Okay. It's in a Kuf Pass. Dine Chodesh Elul. Uboy Tezayin Sifim in the 16th Sifim. So, Aleph. Rosh Chodesh Elul ad Acher Yom Kippurim Hem Yemei Ratzon. From Rosh Chodesh Elul until after Yom Kippur, the Yemei Ratzon. We just actually saw that in the Hilchos Shul and the Rama. Even though a whole year round, you can always do tshuva. These days are choice days, and they're prepared to do tshuva in order to make them Yirei Rachamim and Yirei Ratzon. What's so special about Rosh Chodesh Elul? Because he went up to get the Lukas Shnius. And the Star Sham Mem Yom, and he stayed there for 40 days. Yud Tishrei, and he came down on Yom Kippur, Shahayah Gemara Kapara, that is the end of the Kapara. Uminaz, and from then, Hukfishu Yom Elul Yemei. So because of that, that's why these days were meant to be Yemei Ratzon, to do tshuva. Yom Yud Tishrei, Yom Kippurim, and Tishrei is for Yud Tishrei, Yom Kippur is the end of the tshuva. And the minig is in Roivim Makaimet to fast on Erev Chodesh Elul. Obviously, we passed that already. The lots of say the Yom Kippur Katan to make Yom Kippur Katan today. Sheyachinu Libam the tshuva, so we should all prepare ourselves for tshuva. The infall Rosh Chodesh the Shabbos, and if Rosh Chodesh fall down on Shabbos, so you go to we move the Yom Kippur Katan to Thursday. Right? So it says that somebody, if somebody didn't try and trap, and Hashem made it come to his hand, and he placed, and I'll place it onto you. Rosh Tevas Elul. That's Rosh Tevas Elul. Loimar ki chodesh zeh hu eis ratzon, v'kabel tshuva ala patoim shasik b'chol hashanim. It's coming to tell you that it's the days to be makabel tshuva on patoim that are done a whole year. For gam remez, right? Now you have to try and figure out where the Elul is in that pasuk. Asher lo yitzada ve'elikin ina liyadei v'samti v'tzad. Okay. Right? And it's also remez in that pasuk because that pasuk is talking about doing it b'shoigig, right? So you see that you have to do tshuva, which is exactly what we're talking about in the daf. You have to do tshuva even for averos that made a mistake. And those that are the people that darshan on rishumas. Rishumas means things that are written. It says and Hashem is going to give you a bris on your heart and the heart of your children. Rosh Tevas Elul. That also is a Rosh Tevas Elul. Try and go figure that out exactly. Rosh Tevas Elul. That's also Rosh Tevas Elul. And that's Elul too. That one's easy. Rosh Tevas Elul. Remez l'shloisha dvarim. So these things, meaning these three things that we have from Elul, Mol Hashem Elokecha, Ani L'Doidi, and Ishla Re'eh Matanas Avyonim, hints to three different things. Tshuva, Tefillah, U'Tzedakah. So Tefillah is dark, and during Elul you have to strengthen yourselves with three things. Mol Hashem, Remez L'Tefillah, right? Doing a bris, that's a remez to Tefillah, right? Meaning because that's the bris is to your heart. The bris is to your heart, so that's still in tshuva. Ani l'daidi, roimer is tefillah, shivrinas daidi. That's tefillah, which is the singing of those that are, that are close, that are loved. Ishrei matanas avyonim, roimer is the tzedakah. That's a remez to tzedakah because you're giving matanas avyonim, right? That's why there are some that have a minute that you give. Because of this thing. Phase. Now you can let's buy a shofar there. The minig is to blow the shofar. Masfilim b'yom beis the Rosh Chodesh. We start the second day of the Chodesh. The Toikim b'chol yom la'achat tefillah shachris. and you blow every day after Tila Shachar. What do you blow? Tkiya Shvarim Chua Tekiya, which is what we do, but a lot of Chassidim blow a whole set. Tkiya Shvarim Chua and a Shvarim and a Chua. Puts me Erev Rosh Hashanah, Mafsikin Boy, except for Erev Rosh Hashanah will mafsit. The Lahafsik being Tkiya Rishos, the Tkiya's mitzvah. Right? It's contrary to what many children, like most kids, come home from school saying that the reason why we stop blowing on Erev Rosh Hashanah is because we want to confuse the Satan, but that's not really the reason. The reason is because we want to make a break to show that all the tkiyas of the morning and the whole Elul was voluntary, and the ones on Rosh Hashanah are mandatory. Good. But you know, there's no reason. They bring the reason also down for the Satan, but the main reason is to differentiate. The Tamat Kiyas Mechadusel Iris Am L'Tshuva, and the reason for the Kiyas is to be Ha'ira the Am L'Tshuva. He came here Teva Shal Shayfer L'Ira L'Hafrid. The nature of a shayfer is to cause people to shudder. Amar Akasav in Yitaka Shayfer Be'ir B'Mizam L'Yecharadu. Will they blow a shayfer in the city and the nation will not be scared? And in these Medinas, they're also noyeg from Rosh Chodesh Elul until Shmini Atzeres. Oimrim b'bayker u'ba'erev la'achar tefillah es hamizmor l'gavar Hashem oiri b'yishi. There'll be a medrash Hashem oiri b'Rosh Hashanah. Hashem is our or in Rosh Hashanah. B'yishi b'yom kippurim, and He saves us in Yom Kippur. Kitzkuneni b'sukkah, they'll hide in the sukkah. Remez the sukkahs. Ayin oing elam tehillim b'tzibur b'chol makom l'fimin hagot. And the meaning is to say tehillim b'tzibur every place according to its meaning. Mishenichlas Elul ad Yom Kippurim. From one Elul comes in until Yom Kippur. K'shekaisim Adam igeref l'chaveiroi. When anybody writes a letter to their friend, Tzarech l'ramez b'tzilasai or b'seifa, you have to make a remez either in the beginning of the letter or the end of the letter. Shehu mevakesh alav b'mechartoi, that he's going to ask for him and to give him a bracha. That he should be zeicha to a good year. L'kaser l'kaser b'sefer Chaim Tovim. But it should be written and signed and sealed in Chaim Tovim. All right, so that's like I think we texted that out with, you prepared to do this on a text. I think the reason why they do it on letters is because usually you're sending one letter per Elul. You're not, by the time they had snail mail back then. You weren't really going to have back and forth. He probably wrote. I imagine he wrote it. But I'm saying when you're writing letters now back and forth like emails, I would think that the last email should say a good yard, meaning the last email that you think you're going to write should be a good yard, right? But I don't think every text has to say that. Fine, Gimel. Anshe Maisa Noigan lived like the Chodesh that tefillin and mezuzah shalahan. Anshe Maisa, the minig is to check their tefillin and mezuzahs. The Polashe Yimatzik Shom Pedek. And anything that needs to be checked into the Sham mitzvahs, with all the mitzvahs Yisaknu, we could be Yisak in it. Solid. The Shabbat Shalachah Tisha B'Av L'Alon. This is just all the Haftarahs. The Shabbat Shalachah Tisha B'Av L'Alon Maftir and Beis Shabbos is Zayin the Nefemta. The Zayin Shabbos is Zayin the Nefemta. You have this what we call the Shiva the Nefemta, that Haftarahs that discuss the nechama of the korban of the Beis Hamikdash. You push away aniyah sarah, maftir and shemayim kisi. There, you could say a shemayim kisi because that's the Rosh Chodesh Haftarah, because there it has the nechama of Yerushalayim. V'Shabbos Rashas Kiseitze Shaz Maftir Roni Akara Mashiach Elav Gam Aniyah Sarah Shis Mikala. In Tabah Shabbos Rosh Chodesh Elul V'Amar Aniyah Sarah, if you make a mistake on Rosh Chodesh Elul, you remember after the bracha, Yomer Gama Shemayim Kisi V'Yivarach L'Achareh. Then you should just say Shemayim Kisi and then make a bracha. But if you don't remember till after the brachas, Yomer Shemayim Kisi V'Yivarach. If Rosh Chodesh Elul B'Ayin Aleph Shabbos, it falls out on the first day of Shabbos, on Sunday. That was this year. We don't say Makar Chodesh. Shein Bom in the Chametz Yerushalayim, because there's nothing in there about the Nechama of Yerushalayim. And Maftirin Aniyah Sayara. And we make the Haftarah of Aniyah Sayara. Okay, that's just that's always technical with the Haftarahs. Okay, we'll stop over there, and everybody should have a fine night. I hope this time change is okay with everybody. All right, Tag is on.